is a universal freeze, one of the first ones that we introduce, that we see, and it's always used. It doesn't matter how beginner or advanced you become as a B-boy or B-girl, the baby freeze will definitely always be a huge part of your vocabulary and your flow as a dancer. So, when we're first learning the baby freeze, we of course want to already understand the concept of the stab arms, the stab position. We also want to understand where we sit on our head. You can see my beanie right now, that I've got this whole forehead part, this halo part of my head protected and covered, because that's where we start to always put a lot of pressure on our head on the floor. So we want to just be mindful of that. So we've got our stab arms, and this freeze, we now carry all the weight on top. So our feet are going to come off the floor. So what you're going to do is, one foot's going to be in front. It's the easiest way to first learn it. And one foot, you're sitting on the other foot. You're going to take your outside arm and cross it all the way over on top of that outside leg. So we've literally made a huge crossbody twist, and I'm connected here, very strong. So you don't want to be like half, so there's a big flexibility factor there, right? And then this back arm here, my elbow is going to sit right on. I'll turn sideways real quick. So right here where most of my weight is, that's going to be where my stronger arm is holding. So I've got my hands placed here. My fingers are flipped out, right? So not this way, because I'll just roll right over. They're going to be flipped out. So I've got a nice base, and I'm going to get my arms ready to go onto the floor, all right? If I was going the other way, it'd be exactly the same thing. I'd take that outside hand, cross it all the way over, prep to carry my weight down here, all right? So we're up, got one foot in front, ready to go. Outside hand crosses body all the way, placed right here nice. And what I'm going to do is teeter-totter over. So I'm going to place those hands down close to my body. Yep, so I'm here. I'm going to let my head go ahead and touch the floor. As I touch the floor, I lift my feet off of the floor. So I'm there now in a baby freeze position. Let me reset because my hair is all in my face. So I've got my right foot in front, cross body, prepped here, hands go down, head goes to the ground, and I've lifted up my legs really nice and easy. I'm based right here. Cool? So that's called a cross baby freeze, or a baby freeze crossed, right? So because you can see that I'm crossed, my legs are crossed against my body. Switch to the other side. So we've got our left foot here, hand cross all the way over. Hands are going to go down, basing over here. Same thing. Tilt, get my head on the floor, and then go ahead and lift those legs up. So again, I'm crossed. Cross, 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 baby. Good? One thing I want to talk about. You can see I can do both sides. I do have a side that I prefer, but like I've talked about and like we talk about, you want to definitely always explore both sides. Do not shy away from learning your other side, all right? So coming back to this side real quick, when I get over here, we don't want to see this or your hair in your face, but we don't want to see this leg up like this. We want this leg nice and tucked. We want the hips down low, okay? So that's one thing. And then we don't want the legs to be like flimsy, hanging down. We want to be really, really nice and strong, okay? So there's your cross baby. Going to the other side. We're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to do an open baby, which you're going to do from a cross baby. So we're here, crossed. I lean over, get into my freeze. There's my cross. I'm going to switch my legs, and there's my open baby. Switch back. There's my cross baby, okay? So the open baby is exactly that. Your hips are open or crossed, okay? So these are two very, very important and fundamental freezes to know and explore: the cross baby and the open baby. There you go.
You can download Levels today. It's available on Google, iOS, and Roku, or by going to dancelevels.app.